Alright, what is the crack? Welcome back to a Right Nice Pint. Are you well? Because you're looking well. And how are you fixed for a bit of drinking? Because this time we have got... I am going to say this is probably my dad's favourite beer. Anytime I ask him, he doesn't really give me the proper answer. But he does say, if you're ever up the north, would you please pick me up a pack of John Smith's? So I've got John Smith's Extra Smooth. I robbed one or two of them. Don't tell him. This is the John Smith's Tadcaster Brewery Extra Smooth. I have had this in the past. It is quite similar, I think, to a Smithwick's. A little bit different, though. It's a little bit different. I think Heineken owned this. It's a 440ml can, and I love this because you know how you hear fellas going on about how they had 30 and 40 pints. I had 30 pints and I had 40 pints. I had 40 pints there last night, and I was grand the next day. Now, not a bother on me. Was that working a whole lot? 3.6% alcohol is what's in John Smith. So in comparison to everything else that we've done on the channel, it is quite, it's weak enough, to be honest. I'm not by any chance suggesting you drink 40 pints of it at all. I just want to point that out. This and Smithwick's are 3.6 and 3.8, I think. I don't know if it's different on draft though, but in cans it's about that. And in the on the channel over the last few months, I think the average ABV is about 5%. We've had more on the channel at 6, 7, 8% in the last while. But this is a 3.6% beer. I think that, let me just figure out, is this distributed by Heineken? I think it might be. I think Heineken own John Smith's. I could be wrong, but I am trying. I think Heineken bought them out. Well, the website is johnsmiths.co.uk. Oh, Seabase Heineken UK Limited. There we go. Heineken UK own this beer. Now, I didn't have the classic John Smith's. I can't tell you if, when I taste this, if it's changed over the last 30 years, 40 years, 20 years. I can't tell you. However, I will tell you what I taste from what is my dad's favourite beer. So I will give you an indication. It is tough when you come to a 3.6% beer, what it's going to be tasting like. I can't imagine the flavour is going to be that strong. But let's get it into the glass. I haven't got a John Smith's glass. I'm using a Brennan's Brewery glass. So up to Peter there and the lads in Gorey, regular viewers of the channel, which is great. So hello to you all. So, okay. I get this feeling right. Okay, I think there's a nitro. I think there's a widget in that. There's a widget in it, so it's nitroed, like the Guinness. It's a little bit nitroed, and you have to let this settle somewhat. And I don't know if there's such thing as the perfect John Smith's Extra Smooth pour. I have no idea. I'd imagine this is quite nice on draft, to be fair, because this should go down quite nice. It should go down well. I don't expect huge levels of carbonation. I expect this to just go nice, drinkable, smooth finish on it. That's what I'm expecting. I probably will get that. On draft, I don't know what this is like. This is probably one of the top beers in England for all I know. I have no idea. I will have to pay more attention next time I'm over there. But let's have a look. So we've nitroed. We've nitroed what looks like... It looks like a Smithwick's that has nitro in it. So, is that basically what it is? I have no idea. It could be. Let's have a look. Anyway, so John Smith's, let's get a right look at it. So it does look like it has what you'd call nearly a Guinness head on it. If to be fair to it, it has got a lovely creamy looking head. That's from the nitro, from the widget. It's only got a finger and a half of a head on it. That's okay, there's no problem with that. Looking at it, I don't know, just to let you have a little look. So it's, can't see any bubbles. It looks like a flat Coca-Cola. is what I'd probably, when I'm looking at it. It looks like flat Coca-Cola with the, the ice cream. So do you ever put the vanilla ice cream in the Coca-Cola and it just sits on top of it? On top of, yeah, that's kind of what it's like. It's like that. It's got that kind of a Coca-Cola look to it, not entirely like dark black, a little bit see-through, and it's got that one finger head going on there as well, which looks great. Aromas wise, Jesus, I'm not getting anything. Hold on. God, is it my nose? Probably a slight little bit of malt. Slight. They're very slight, and I don't know, it could be my nose, I don't know. I'm not getting a lot in the aroma. Now, look into that whatever way you want. But all I'm smelling is a very slight raisin malt, like a roasted malt raisin type thing. So let's dig in. Okay, so as we were saying, Ireland, Sláinte, lads. Let's see what this yoke from Tadcaster is like. This Tadcaster Brewery, John Smith's, now owned by Heineken. Let's see what it's like. Okay. Try to sum this up as easy as I can. I like, listen. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. When you're doing a channel like this and you taste loads of beers that have strong ABVs and loads of work put into them, loads of flavours into them, it's hard to sum this up in a way. This is a very weak tasting beer. You are getting slight flavours from what I can of almost like a slight raisin flavour, maybe slightly raisin. It's the roasted, it's the toasted malt. It is so slight. It's very watery. There's no carbonation. It is smooth. It goes down really quick, really easy. I can see why this is popular. I can see why people drink it. People that aren't into craft beer probably love this over there. It's probably absolutely a huge treat for what I'd call the older generation. They probably love this. Listen, it is like that. It is kind of like that slight coffee, not coffee, slight toffee caramel flavors. Very slight, very, very slight. That comes through, but it's very watery. There isn't a whole lot that comes in after that. But it is far from mind-blowing. It's really drinkable. There's nothing extremely wrong with it. I cannot say that I'm getting an unpleasant taste, because I'm not. I'm getting a very smooth, drinkable beer that I can see why it was a favourite, why my dad loves this beer. But for me, it's not something that I would, if I said I'm going out for a few cans, or I was going to buy a few cans to watch a game or something like that, or a couple of people coming over, I'd treat them to something and buy this particular drink. I wouldn't be what I'd be buying. However, when I do say that, this is the kind of beer that was hugely probably popular 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. I can see why it was really, really popular. I can taste why, because there was no such thing really as proper craft beer back then. Now there's IPAs and all sorts of stuff going on now, and there's lots more exported beer coming into the UK and Ireland as well. So, there's lots of beers coming in from all over the world into the UK and Ireland, and then you taste this and look, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not gonna put it down. I'm not putting it down. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not mind-blowing. It's okay. Listen, it's all right. I like that they put the widget in there. It's created this lovely smooth head on it, and Aesthetically, is that the word? Anyway, cosmetically, is that better? It's cosmetically pleasing. Looking at it, you're looking at it going, that looks nice. It looks creamy. It's not that creamy, but it does go down smooth. So it is. It's light bodied with kind of that just creamy-ish head on it. It is probably a 6 out of 10 for me. I'm sorry to anyone I've offended with this video, especially Dad, if you're watching this. It's a 6 out of 10. It's fine. This probably 30 years ago would have been getting top marks. But for the times we're in, it's not a big one for me. But it's fine. I'd probably, if I was close to the brewery, if I was in the town it's brewed in and stuff, I'd probably try it. I wonder what it's like. Probably it's a lot nicer maybe on draft. I suspect it is. But it's not. It's not bad. It's a 6 out of 10 beer though. And yeah, thanks for watching A Right Nice Pint. If you've enjoyed it, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon, guys. We'll see you soon. Slán go fóill.